When you see all these incidents, one after another, around the country, you must have to then think about your son's death as well, right?
Exactly. The only difference with George Floyd and all the others is my son's death was not videotaped. It wasn't in social media. But if it was videotaped, the way French murdered my son, it would have been the same thing. Like when he passed away, people from the neighbors, they were coming up to me and telling me what Edson had done for them. He said, one time I was waiting at the bus stop with my son and I missed the bus and your son was driving by and gave us a ride. Edson helped me with the car, my car broke down. So he was doing all that in the neighborhood, but not one time did he talk about what he was doing. He's a helper. He's always helping people. Wow. He will stay on the phone with the cousin and talking. But that's the kind of person he is. He was just that loving, mentoring, trickster, all in one. On that night when Edson was pulled over, the content of his character was not seen. The only thing that was seen was the blackness of his skin. This is what we need. We need justice to be done. No more killing of our people. None. We're done.
To our children who represent the hope and promise for tomorrow. For our elders for whom we learn much.
Because it's not just about Edson's death. My son is gone. I cannot have my son back. But we gotta prevent this from happening to other families. So the suffering, the pain. You know, people go home and they go about their business, but we are left with the pain to deal with the ache that they left behind.
There's a deep connection between over-policing and gun violence. And we're having these discussions in Troy.
The city's argument that Sergeant French was absolutely within his power is not supported by much of the other evidence that has been gathered in this case.
We are an intergenerational movement and we are going nowhere.
There's a tremendous need for us to create places for them to go, safe havens, nurturing places.
We remember them. Their deaths are not in vain. To all those we lost, we say, and to all those who dared to stand up for our dignity, who dared to fight, we remember them. We remember all those that have fallen to the scourge of police violence and terror. We remember all those who have been the victims of the state, That's why we stand here today, to let them know that we are here to fight for them, that we are here to fight for justice, and that we remember them, and their lives will not be in vain.